Hello and welcome to this week's video. Today I'm going to be talking about everyday things that people say or do that I just don't understand. Okay, so the first one is, imagine you've driven with your family or friends to a restaurant, remember that, and you've ordered the food, got the food and eaten the food, and you've paid the bill. What do? I want to leave straight away. Everyone else wants to sit and digest for half an hour, and I just don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. What are you talking about? We drove here. We're going to sit in the car the entire drive home. Why do you need to digest right now for half an hour as opposed to 30 seconds later in the car, and you can get out of the way and more people can come and sit down and eat? Okay, so the next thing is also food related. I'm sorry, a lot of these things are food related, but I just don't understand how you can literally go from picking something up on a fork or with your hands and putting it in your mouth and swallowing it, and then the second you finish this food, if any of it touches you, it's like being touched with a cold dog turd or something. Like, washing up beans and like gravy and like any kind of sauce is the most disgusting thing ever. But when you're eating it, you're literally putting it in your mouth. I can't actually think of any other example of something you prefer to put in your mouth than in your hand. Dirty-minded people, go away. It's just so weird, I don't understand it. Okay, so the next one actually relates a lot to the last one, and that is hair. Hair is absolutely fine, like, it's just attached to your head or your arms or whatever, you know, other places. And it's just fine. You touch it, it's fine. You can wear it as a mustache, really nice. Some people chew their hair, which I find a bit weird. People play with each other's hair, I also find that a bit weird. But the second that the hair detaches itself from the person's body, it's like, holy shit, if that touches me, I'm getting hair flu. Get away. The next one is just simply people who have bits in their orange juice. Like, what are you? Who are you? Why are you? How are you? Actually, no, I take that back, I don't care. Where are you, so I can send the police? Okay, so the next part is all about phrases and like sayings people use that I just don't understand and confuse me. And I don't know how they even originated, how they became popular. I don't know what I'm doing with my arms, but it feels right. Okay, so the first one is turning over a new leaf. I think everybody's probably questioned this at some point. This is the first phrase I think I ever questioned because it just doesn't make sense. It's either you get an old leaf and turn it over so it's clean on the other side, or you just get a new leaf. You don't need to turn over a new leaf because it's already new. We've established that. And the only way I can think that this would make sense is if all the pages of books in the olden days were just leaves. So instead of having like paper pages, it was just a leaf, and you turn over a leaf to get to the new page. That's the only thing that makes sense. And I'm pretty sure that's not a thing, so yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Just give up on that saying. Let's just let it go. Let's turn over a new leaf and just that phrase off, okay? Go away. Please. And I don't get leaf either. I mean, you could turn over a new armadillo and it would make just as much sense as that. So, go away phrase. Okay, the next one is the spitting image. This might be the weirdest thing you've ever heard. I don't know if this is like a universally used saying or just like in this county or something that people use it, but I just don't get it. Just to explain what the word means, say if you've got a boy and his dad, and the boy looks just like what his dad looked like when he was younger, somebody might say to the dad, oh, he's the spitting image of you when you were that age, or he's the spit of you when you were that age. Already, it's very confusing and it sounds almost aggressive in a way. For all the people that are new to this saying, when they first hear it, it probably comes across as an insult because it sounds very insulting. He is the spit of you. Like, what? And I was trying to work out what this could possibly mean, like, for ages. I refused to Google what these things mean because then I feel like I've lost. Basically, I was trying to work it out and the only thing I could think of was like really gross and just no. But basically, if you tell the dad that their son is the spit of them, I was thinking, well, what if spit doesn't mean spit, but spit means spit? That was coming from the penis area. And basically saying, he looks just like you because he was made from your sperm. It's kind of turned into an insult again, hasn't it? Your son is your jizz. That doesn't sound like a compliment, does it? Back to the drawing board. See, that one makes sense. Like, back to the drawing board is something you would literally do. If something's not working out to how you thought it was, you go back to the drawing board and start doing it again. I feel like the only place sayings make sense is like in the southern states of America. So like Texas and the other ones. Now, the only reason I have this opinion is thanks to SpongeBob and Hannah Montana. Sandy Cheeks brought out one of the best sayings I've ever heard.
I like you, SpongeBob. Well, we could be tighter than bark on a tree.
Yes, Sandy. That makes perfect sense. I know exactly what you mean because bark is very tight to a tree. Thank you. Praise me. Okay, and the last one is one I heard quite recently. It's from my mom, and she said the phrase, more blank than you could shake a stick at. That was quite confusing, so let me give you an example. So I said to my mum, oh, I want to buy this jacket. And then she said, you got more jackets than I could shake a stick at. As in, you have a lot of jackets. Sometimes I just think these sayings are so pointless and so stupid, they must just be a joke. Like, more than you could shake a stick at. What the f*** does that mean? You could put anything in place of stick and it would make just as much sense. Like, you got more jackets in there that I could shake a barista at. You got more jackets in there that I could shake a Bulbasaur at. You got more jackets in there that I could shake a toaster at. You got more jackets in there that I could shake a dildo at. You've got more jackets in there than I could shake a raccoon at. You've got more jackets that I could shake a jacket at. I'll admit that one's probably a little bit more confusing, but it still makes just as much sense. I think this one makes me the most angry because it makes the least sense. Like, first of all, it's the most random thing I've ever heard in my life, shaking a stick at something. What are you talking about? But at the same time, it doesn't make sense. How can you have so much of something that you can't shake a stick at it? What the does it mean? Does it mean you're shaking the stick at each individual item? Does it mean you have to shake your stick for a certain duration of time that accounts for the amount of things they have? Does it mean that they've got so many things that the things are blocking your stick's shaking path? Does it mean that you usually shake a stick at things, but you're so shocked by the sheer quantity of things that they have that you can't bring yourself to shake your stick anymore? What does it mean? Can somebody please tell me what this means? Because I don't understand. Does stick mean something else? But yeah, that's it for this week's video. Those are all the things that confuse me and I don't think I'll ever understand any of them. If you like the video, like the video. If you like me, subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.